What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Twin Bets. I am JoJo. Unfortunately, Noah's not with me today, so you just get to listen to my beautiful voice. We're just going to be breaking down tonight's, I think, a 7-game slate. Still waiting on some injury news, so some of the later games we won't have much to talk about, but we can still dive in and see what we can get for the early games. As always, if you have not joined the Discord, it's in the description below. It's where we give out all of our official picks. Right now, we are 105-81. Plus 2,000 on the year. So I think we just concluded our first full month yesterday. So yeah, go ahead and join that up. That's where you get all of our official picks. But let's dive into the game. So first off, we have the Utah Jazz at the Pistons. Jazz still missing some pieces. Joe Ingles and Rudy Gobert are still out. They took a tough loss to the Pacers. I took the Jazz to win that game, and the Pacers just gave it to me. Sabonis dropped a career-high 42 points. Clearly, they're missing Gobert's interior defense, but I don't want to overreact too much to it. The Pistons are really, really bad. They're giving up the most points in the league, and then they're scoring 29th. The 29th in points scored. So I like the Jazz. I'd lean their minus 11 here. Pistons their defense is so bad. I expect Mitchell to get going early and a lot of volume for Mitchell as he can probably just attack the rim quite a bit here. So things I'm looking on, Donovan Mitchell, his points are high. They're 28.5. So I'm not super in love with it. It's just a little high for me, especially with the blowout risk. But I like his assist at 5.5. You can still get 5.5 at minus 144. It's pretty juiced, but man, I think he's going to get like 7 or 8 tonight. A lot of lob opportunities for Whiteside. So I don't mind laying the 144 there, but not an official pick, but I like it. Not too much here. It's just I think the Jazz roll pretty easily. So moving on, we got the Bucks and the Hornets. We just saw these teams play the other night. Shout out us. We went 2-4 on the night, I think, or 2-6. It was a bad night, but we got both the props right on this game. So shout out us. I like this game a lot. It's a fun-paced game. The Bucks are still missing their guards. They're missing Drew and Grayson Allen and a couple other pieces. So it doesn't, we had a guy in our Discord chat, Ty Debo, and we'll call you out. I don't know. It may be a good play. He liked the Bucks +2 quite a bit, he said, but it's just tough to swallow with just the bad matchup. It's a horrible matchup for the Bucks. Giannis is really going to have to play good again. He played decent. It just took him a while to get going. I think he ended up with like 42 points and 12 rebounds, or 43 points, 12 rebounds. He had like 8 at the half. So they had a monster second half. He's going to need to put a whole game together if they're going to win tonight. I like LaMelo assist. Everything's just juiced up quite a bit because of, how the game went last time. It was just so many stats. They really stat pat in these games because of how the Hornets play. I like Rozier over threes. It's juiced a little bit though, so I don't mind just taking his points. He's shooting so well and playing so confident. I love Rozier. He's anytime I can bet on Terry, I like it. And then Bobby Portis over. I think you can still get over 9.5 rebounds. Let me see here. If we pull it up on Odd Shopper, Bobby Portis over 8.5 rebounds at minus 114. So that's gone down one. It was at 9, I believe, or even 10. Bobby Portis over rebounds I don't mind that at all. With all the shots that are getting up, there's a lot of rebound opportunities. He had 13 or 14 last game, so I don't mind that at all. At 8.5, that's a good number. But yeah, it should be a really fun game. If you're watching the games, this is one you definitely want to tune into. Spurs and Knicks. That one goes there. Boom. This one I really like. I like the Knicks in a bounce back game. The Spurs are still missing Keldon Johnson and Thaddeus Young, so that's some of their core pieces defensively down low. So they're very thin on the front court with Pirtle down there. They do give up the most rebounds and most points to centers in the league. The Spurs do. So I like Mitchell Robinson to have a really good game here. I probably just would take him for a double-double at plus 350, I think, on FanDuel. I think that's some really good value and this really good spot for him here tonight. So I like that a lot. A lot of lines for Portis. Absolutely. He should just get all the stats, all the peripherals. But this one should be a fun game. I like the Knicks, and I probably lean the -6. They need to get it right. And Kemba's back tonight, I believe. He's questionable, but if he's back and he starts, I like them a lot. They just can't score. I mean, they put up 75 points against the Celtics the other night. I think it was. Yeah, 75 points against the Celtics and couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. So unless It's really up to Randall. They go as he goes. He's their star. If he can't put points on the board, they really struggle because you're not banking on Evan Fournier to score 40 points a night for you. So they got to put the ball in the bucket. Moving on, Pacers Celtics. Don't have a lot of picks here. It should be probably a slower pace game. Total's only a 212. Pacers, they like playing through Sabonis, but if Sabonis isn't playing well, it's rough. It's really rough. They can't score. I don't expect Lance Stevenson to keep dominating like he is. I mean, he's dominating, and what a cool story. We've seen him. He's been out of the league for 3 years now and just grinding his butt off, and finally makes it back. Drops 20 points in the first quarter he plays in back at home in Indianapolis. So really cool story to follow along with Lance, but that's not going to last forever. So I like the Celtics here to win at home, and plus with the shot blockers they have with Time Lord and Al Horford down low, Sabonis is going to have a tough matchup. So I don't really like the Pacers here at all. So I lean Celtics. Don't have any player props for it. In these later games, we can run through them. I think there's a lot of blowout risk for the 76ers here, or the Rockets here. So I'm staying away. I like Embiid. The Rockets give up a ton of points to the centers, but as we saw last night, we took Cat's points over, and he smashed, and he had like 30-some last night, but they blew him out big time. I think this is a really, really big blowout spot, so I'm not really looking for Embiid props on this one or any 76ers props. I just think it's going to be a blowout here. So give me the 76ers minus the 10.5 and move on. Cavaliers Kings. This one should be a fun one. Cavs are getting healthy, getting everybody back. Garland's playing really well. They don't have any injury reports yet. None of their props are up, as I can see. I don't think I see any up. So maybe there's some injury news that I don't know about. But Cavs, very good defensive team. Kings are not very good. So I like the Cavs quite a bit. It is in Sacramento, but like I said, just keep an eye on that injury news. That'll be big for this game, because if Garland or somebody's out that I don't know about, that changes quite a bit, because they are kind of thin with Rubio out and Sexton out still. I don't know about that one yet. So move on to the Nets and Trailblazers. Still no props up. Norman Powell did go on COVID list yesterday, so we took I took Anthony Simons over 3.5 threes at plus 140. That cashed easily. He was 7 of 9 from 3. Should have taken it as an official pick, but that's on me. Nets should handle them pretty easily. Portland's pretty good at home though, but man, the Nets, they don't have anybody to stop KD or Harden. So, but man, the Nets, man, they're frustrating. But they get Kyrie tonight, right? Ooh, that's nice. So with Kyrie, I'm not betting against the Nets if they have Kyrie. So it's a hefty number. 9.5 is quite a bit, but we'll have to see. It's a Harden and KD night again, and Kyrie, like, they're gonna shoot so many times. It's gonna be the 3-headed monster that we're accustomed to. So I expect them to keep getting Kyrie. When he plays, they're gonna feed him and let him go. So look at Kyrie props as well when they come out. That's kind of it I have for today. Just a quick little rundown of the games. As always, make sure you drop a like in the video. We'd really appreciate it. Help us keep doing these videos. And let me know what your favorite bets of the day are. And join the Discord. It's in the description below. And that's all. We'll see you next time.